Hey, good morning. It's Squidly. I am currently camped on Trail 200 in Sipsey Wilderness, and I'm here with Crow from As the Crow Flies Hiking. Here's Crow.
What's up, buddy?
And it is about 5:45 in the morning, which explains why you can barely see this. We are here. We just did a quick overnight, and the goal today now is we're going to pack up our camp. We're pretty close to the parking lot. We're going to go exchange packs. We're going to take our overnight pack, drop it off, pick up day packs, and we're going to do the 21, I think it's 0.2 mile loop here in the Sipsey Wilderness. So come along and see if I survive. We're going to be hiking a 21-ish mile loop here at Sipsey, and we're starting at the Sipsey trailhead. There are 3 trailheads that you can really start from to do this loop and not do a lot of backtracking. This is one of them. We'll pass the other 2. And so we're going to be doing this in a counterclockwise direction, and I'll show you some of the highlights as we go along. When we got here back to the parking lot, we dropped off our big packs, and we have picked up our smaller day packs, and yeah, so we're not going to have to take our heavier overnight packs on this trip. So we'll be packing light today. All right, let's get started. All right, so just getting started here, and really we're just now back to our campsite that we were at last night. It's only about a quarter, maybe half a mile, and then we're getting started with the loop now. Mostly at this point, I'm just concerned with keeping moving so I can be warm. It is May 31st in Alabama, and this morning the low temperature was 48 degrees. That is so bizarre for Alabama this time of year.
Love it.
Oh man, yeah. Loving every bit of this.
Roll Tide.
So this is the Fat Man Squeeze, and it's not really a cave, I guess. Well, I guess maybe it is. It's just a place where the rocks have just leaned against each other, and it created a gap inside, and honestly it's about the only way up and over. Instead of going up and over, you go through. Now I'm not going to carry you with me because it's a really tight squeeze, and I'm just going to have to put you away. I'll see you on the other side. Post-apocalypse bridge at the end of 200. Now we're gonna make a turn, cross the bridge, and go up the ridge. And there is no water on that ridge, so if at this point you don't have water, now's the time to get it. We're gonna be about a half mile or a mile or so going uphill to get up on the ridge. You won't be able to tell in this video because all of that is blowdowns, but 208, where we're coming from, came from that way, and it comes here, and 208 bears off to the left behind me, and 223 is, I guess, technically a right turn, but it appears to kind of go straight. And so we almost went down 223 and missed going 208, and so we almost missed that. But fortunately, Crow saw the sign and said, hey, this isn't right. So I had a little bit of a mishap. I'm hiking along, looking down at my feet like I typically do, and gnats. there was a stick that was just out of my view that was sticking down straight at me. It was pointed, and I caught it right in the forehead. And it stopped me for a minute. So, what's the lesson, boys and girls? Keep your head up while you're walking. We're at about the halfway point. I'm not sure numerically where it's exactly the halfway point, but it's pretty close right here. We just came from that direction, and we are currently at Thompson Creek Trailhead, or the Thompson Trailhead. And that's the bridge going to the parking area right there. And in just a few minutes, we're going to be going up 206 that direction. And the direction we came from, I didn't mention it, is 208. And that's Crow probably going through all of his lunch and half of mine. We started out this morning with temperatures in the upper 40s, and it is in the 80s now. Whew. It went and got hot. But we are now on Sipsey Fork, and I'm on trail 209. Crow is on up ahead of me. I got stopped by a family that I was passing. They stopped and asked a couple of questions, and so I kind of got a little bit behind. So I got to make up a little bit of time. All right, I see you again at Fall Creek Falls. So we're at Fall Creek Falls. Just a beautiful place. If the water is running, it never fails to show off. I love Fall Creek Falls. I could spend all day here. So after crossing Borden Creek, we're back up to 200. And now it's just a short little trip out back to the truck and complete the 21.2-ish miles for this trip. Well, we're back to the truck. That wraps up 21 miles in the Sipsey Wilderness. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Hey, let me just say this. 21 miles for a couple of over 50-year-olds. No joke.
I don't know. I feel great. Let's do it again.
No.
Yeah, me either.